Hey everybody, it's Ed Dellert here. It is the month of July, right before the 4th of July holiday, so I hope all of you are going to have some time to celebrate but also have a safe 4th of July and minimize, what is always some preparation and anticipation that there may be some burn injuries that occur as a result of those festivities in the community. I know we've been hearing a lot about the wildfires out in West. We actually put out a PR piece just yesterday, to ABA community and the broader public about our concerns about firefighters who've lost their life, as well as those firefighters that continue the effort in controlling those wildfires and putting themselves at risk for the safety of the public. So our thoughts are always with them, but we use that as a really call to action in order to be safe over the 4th of July. And so hope our effort is helpful in that effort. Um, the month of June and kind of going into July, a busy month as always. Our board meeting was here at our new office at the Chicago Board of Trade building, where I'm recording this as at the moment. And so that was wonderful. We talked a lot about orientation for new board members, reinforcing some things with our strategic plan with the existing board members. We also started our first initiative as part of our efforts strategically of involving committee chairs in presenting and asking questions of the board. So that started this month and in June, and will continue every month thereafter. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think this is a next good evolution of what we're trying to do strategically as an organization. We also talked a little bit about our second year of doing a high functioning organizational survey. I haven't really talked too much about that at the general membership, but it's something that we've been very active with in the board community. And it really talks about how we can evolve as a board and being good stewards and service to the Burn community and all of you as membership, as well as to our committee and to ourselves. And so this is an ongoing effort. It never stops. We always learn from it, evolve from it, adapt and change as necessary each year. So that's kind of the purpose behind that. I'm happy to answer questions in more detail about it, but just know this is something that's very important to the board that we started last year and are continuing forward this year as well. We also started talking a little bit more about different aspects of the strategic plan, disaster planning, the RICA project, which I have in my newsletter in a little more detail. I want to thank all the verified burn centers who have been actively and starting to participate in the prototype testing with that, and we're going to continue that in the month of July. So just thank you ahead of time for your active engagement and giving us your feedback. It's really super helpful as we evolve in this effort and continue to grow and provide the best resources as it relates to disaster management and readiness training. The other thing we have been doing is, a lot of stuff around our master classes, our learning management. Our master class that we did this past month in June is available as an on-demand in our learning management system. So if you missed that opportunity, you certainly can grab access to it on our on-demand center. We have two more master classes, one in August and one in November. So if you're interested in those things, I would encourage you to sign up for that. We also got the Burn Search and Form in September that we're actively participating and planning for in San Antonio, Texas. I would encourage you to look at that if that's of interest. And I really want to thank all of our industry sponsors and supporters of that program. It really shows the breadth of this community and what we're doing both on the professional as well as our industry partners and our organizational strategic partners as well. It's all coming together in Burn Search and Form this year, and I really am glad to see that happen. While I'm talking about industry partners, we've been doing a lot of follow-up discussions with them from our Orlando meeting when we were at ABA 2026. So I'm really very excited about all the opportunities and the brainstorming that we're having in regards to where we go over the remainder part of this year as well as in the 2027. So thank you for all that have been participating in those discussions. Um, ABA 2027. Oh my gosh, we're starting that already. 135 active educational submissions that came from all of you. So thank you if you were part of those individuals or teams or committees that have put together a session or organizational partners. So thank you. That's making the ABA program committee have to really do their homework and reviewing these sessions in preparation of what we can fit into ABA 2027 here in Chicago. So thank you for doing all of that. So more to come on that aspect of things. In July, going to be going to the BCN conference. I'm right on the heels actually from last week going to Western Regional Burn in Tahoe, New Mexico. What a wonderful venue and the aspects of some of the sessions that we had there. I'm actually doing an interview with Dr. Wendy Spencer when she was such a great presenter. There were all kinds of great presenters there, but I focused on her because it kind of highlighted a little bit out of our 2026 workforce study. And we're still analyzing the data off of that. But one of the key things that I marked out of that was, the aspect of the burn profession really having, concerns about the work hours, the call, burnout, just taking care of yourselves. And I thought Dr. Spencer really did a nice job in her presentation. And so I highlighted that in the conversation I had with her. So take a listen in on that. We're continuing to do more outreach by way of some of our advocacy and our coding aspects of things. So there's a little bit of information in there. We're still working on our ABLS modernization and the committee that's going on, as well as some updates and to the verification process. So it kind of highlighted some of those aspects as well. I'm going to stop there. That's so much information, but I just want to thank you all for all the things that you do. I hope you have a wonderful, safe 4th of July. Stay tuned to next month. I'll have more information to share with you. But if you do have questions or you would just want to engage with me on a topic of interest to you, reach out to me by email or give me a phone call. I'm happy to answer those questions and get in touch with you. I love having those conversations. So thank you and take care.